Hi, so in today's video, I'm going to take you guys thrifting. First, we went to grab some coffee and some apple Berliners. They have the most beautiful baked goods here. Then I arrived at the thrift store, which is just across the border in Switzerland. I wanted to show you guys outside first. They have some really pretty larger wardrobes, as well as some other furniture. But yeah, we're gonna go in and see what we can find today. So the first thing I found was this cute little crocheted chicken. She went straight into my basket. I think they charged me 1 franc for her. They use Swiss francs here because we're in Switzerland, but it's just 1-to-1 with the euro at this store. So I think I use euros and francs interchangeably in this video, but it's the same thing in this instance. The next thing I found was this tiny little locket. I believe it's vintage. It's missing something on the front, but I thought, for €2, it's worth grabbing and cleaning it up, and I could maybe glue a little charm or something sparkly on the front and give it some new life again. So now we are heading into the clothes and shoe section. It's mostly secondhand clothes and shoes, so you won't find too many vintage or antique pieces in here, but I find that it's always worth looking because you never know what you might find. Now, these were the real find of the day. So, these are the most precious marionettes. I thought they were vintage at first, and I still think they are, but they did have a website on the top of them. So, I need to look into that and see where they actually are from. But they are just too cute. Um, yeah, I took these two little girls home because I just couldn't not. I mean, honestly, can you even stand how cute she is? Like, look at her. I really liked this little footstool. I thought it was really pretty. And then I flipped it over and saw it was 65 francs, so I very gently put that back. One thing about me is that I am a very frugal person. I don't like to spend too much money on any one item. Yeah, so usually my limit is about €10 per item, unless it's something extra special or something larger, of course. But yeah, I'm kind of cheap when it comes to thrifting. really love this lamp. I've seen it the past couple times I've been here, but the problem is that it's broken. The cord is broken. You know, if it was not broken, I might think about grabbing it, but unfortunately, it is. This was the next item I grabbed. It's a really pretty wall hanging. It has lovely little flowers and a little bird on it. I thought that that would be lovely in my kitchen. And it was only €5, so that went straight in the basket. I grabbed this little red wall hanging. I thought I could take the stickers off the front and fill it with some flowers or something, and that would look really nice hanging up somewhere.
I saw the splendor of the moonlight on Honolulu Bay.
And then I found this little tiny Cinderella book. It's a little pop-up book, and it tells a very shortened version of the story. But yeah, it's really cute, and that was €1, I believe. So yeah, I grabbed this as well.
Glimmer of the moonlight, they love to sing this song. If you like a ukulele lady like a you. If you like to linger where it's shady, ukulele lady linger too. If you kiss a ukulele lady, why you promise ever to be true. And she sees another ukulele lady fool around with you. Maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll find somebody else by and by to sing to when it's cool and shady, where the tricky wicky wacky woo. If you like a ukulele lady like you. If you kiss a ukulele lady, why you promise ever to be true. And she sees another ukulele lady fool around with you. Maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll find somebody else by and by to sing to when it's cool and shady, where the tricky wicky wacky.
I somehow missed this tiny dish earlier, but yeah, I grabbed that as well.
Ukulele lady like you.
I was kind of tempted by this oil lamp. I think it's really cool. But yeah, I just kind of decided I didn't really need it, so I skipped it. So here's everything I got. I got the Cinderella pop-up book, the two marionette girls, the little locket, the two wall hangings, and the crocheted chicken. So yeah, I think I spent about 21 or 22 euro. Yeah, so those are my finds for today. I'm gonna show you a couple of the items where I've put them just for now in my house. So yeah, I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, for now it's back to Deutschland. So here is where I hung up the green wall hanging. I want to put it in the kitchen, but just for now to see how it looked, I just stuck it there. Here is my little chicken. I got these funny little triplets a couple weeks ago at the thrift store, the other thrift store. But yeah, I thought that she went quite nicely with them. And then behind them, we have the two marionette girls who are sitting quite comfortably. I might hang them up somewhere in the future, but I like them there for now. Then we have the little pink leaf dish. It's holding my vintage lockets. The new locket is right there in the middle. I took a sparkly earring that I wasn't using and I glued the front on, so now it's a whole new locket. Here is the red wall hanging. I styled it with some fake flowers and hung it up amongst my other little bits and pieces I have in my bedroom. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!